this is original.
Call the Wild.
How's it going?
What's going on?
Happy December.
It is December.
Happy December 2nd.
Yes, the 2nd. Correct.
We weren't able to join you on the 1st, so welcome to a very special holiday edition of Call of the Wild. I am Lord Cash. I'm being joined by Bitteritz and all that Pat. And guess what? It is holiday season. I've got my Merry Mayhem shirt on because again,
I have my Boston Bruins on because tis the season.
I have a great
exactly. So with that, we are going to be opening up several advent calendars. Now, again, we missed yesterday, so I do apologize on that on my behalf. So we're going to be doing day 1 and day 2 to get these started today. So I've got several of them. So how about I do a couple of mine?
Sure.
And then we'll
I think
the midpoint. Sure.
Exactly. You'll be the filling to the advent calendar sandwich.
What's your favorite part of the Oreo? Cookie or filling?
Say what?
Oreo. What's your favorite part of the Oreo?
Oh, it's the filling, of course.
Where's the filling? Okay, continue.
All righty. So
all that Pat likes stale Oreos.
So I just picked up chocolate fudge and white chocolate covered Oreo cookies.
Wow. That sounds
good. They a nice little blue tin. There's only 12 of each flavor. So I had a white chocolate one. Lady Cash, she had a one of the chocolatey ones. So we'll see how this plays out. Now, all that Pat.
Yeah.
This was purchased last year at in January. So this is actually a 2020 advent calendar. We were supposed to do this for Halloween because of the nature of the content. So I have to start with this one because, again, I need to get this out. I need to open this. I need to start showing it. So for the next 25 days, 24 days, 3 days, whatever we've got left, we are going to be doing the Garbage Pail advent calendar. It's a 2D acrylic figure set. And what's cool is it comes with a little
cool
base for it. So they can each pop in there.
Oh.
So that being said,
I'm pretty pumped about this.
How funny.
Happy holidays, everybody.
I love it.
Get a tissue.
It's I was gonna say it's not gross, but it kind of is.
It's not gross? Is that what you just said?
Exactly. Alrighty. So day number 1.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, great. Brian Ryan, very nice. Yeah, that was actually the first.
They're
yeah.
Cool.
So that was the first digital Garbage Pail Kid card I ever saw. Was that one? He's actually stomping in the city. He's all animated. It's pretty sweet.
He looks like a Rampage.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not sure if.
I think they're gonna be like cardboard.
That's what I was thinking, honestly, too.
Pretty nice. Now, because you got it after the holidays, was it on discount?
No, it wasn't.
It's Garbage Pail.
I'll have to find out where that one goes. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead.
The they're different widths. Are they like different widths on the bottom?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like this one's like really long. These ones are a little shorter. So I would imagine this one right here at the top, that's the number 25 because I'm looking at the box for it, and it's actually extra lengthy.
Gotcha.
So I would imagine, actually,
Looking
now that
opposite end, I would think.
if this one is 25, then maybe let's see how this one fits.
Yeah, that's what I would guess. The top left.
That's so
Perfect.
cool. I like
Yeah,
that a lot.
that's really fun.
So once it's all said and done, you have a nice little display, which is cool because it's not just nice.
I wonder if they'll be like facing each other, interacting somehow.
Yeah. All right. So here is day number 2 and the last one for the garbage pail.
Oh, Nasty Nick.
Yep.
That is Garbage Pail Kid number 1 in the very first series. I've got.
So here they are on their little platform. So that's kind of
Very
cool.
nice.
I really
think
like
we
that.
showed this before. The
Yeah.
actual porcelain one from Tops.
Porcelain. It's
Yeah.
plastic.
Oh, it's porcelain.
Really?
Yeah.
All righty.
Your precious moments,
They are.
or your, or
I like the Lord Caps.
your
It's cool.
your hummels.
And I like that background. You could like put it right behind it, like that Happy Holidays, and have like the base right underneath it.
Oh,
That's
boy,
really nice.
He's got a whole spot planned on his head on a mantle.
All righty.
That might get lost in travel.
All right. So now we're moving from garbage pail to Funko Pops. Now these ones are the small ones, the little pocket pops, which are really kind of cool. So I ordered 3 of them this year, but only 2 of them have showed up.
Now they're different. Like, are they themed?
Yes. So
Okay.
the first one is the World of Harry Potter.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and show the second one. And I'll go and show this one because it's the artwork's better.
Nice.
We've got The Office. So we're going to go ahead and open up Harry Potter first.
So I have a question. What do those retail for?
So the box itself go from anywhere from $40 to $60.
Okay.
Typically, you get them from about that $40, but depending on where you go, some retail for upwards of $60.
Okay.
I was able to get this one. I purchased it originally from Amazon for $40, and then on Black Friday they had it on sale for $24. So I ordered a second one, and then now that I've got the second one in, I'll send that back as the first one and get my $16 back.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So sometimes you luck out that way. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm just wondering if these ones are going to go on sale. So now with these ones, I've already opened them with the children because that's kind of they think they love doing the advent calendars. So normally they would be in a baggie, but I'm going to go ahead and these ones are not. So day 1 for Harry Potter is none other than Harry Potter.
Oh, I'm like, that's not Michael Scott. I'm so confused.
So yeah, this one is Harry Potter, day 1. He's got his robes with the scarf on there, and he's got the little insignia on his chest. Now, based on what I'm seeing here, I thought this was the second season, the second movie, but I don't think it is based on who I got in day number 2.
I have a question real quick. So they're
Yes.
just straight up like miniature pops. They don't have the keychain or anything on top or anything like that? Oh.
Nope. It's their heads are blank. They're just the pocket pops. But they are roughly the size of the keychain pops.
I don't know why we're showing this.
Well, no, that's what I was curious on the size difference.
It's literally the same size.
Well, we needed to open this so that he can ask that question. Apparently, because that was not open before.
Like I say, show yours again real quick.
Now you're enabling him. Yes, he got the Dumb and Dumber. What are these ones called?
keychain or mini pop.
Mini pops, I guess, or whatever for his birthday. So he got
Right.
both of them from the cats. One was from Finn and one was from Ellie. But I asked him which one is the dumb and which was the dumber one of the cats. I don't remember what he said.
So
We can show a cat every day.
Oh no, we're not getting that far.
So just to kind of show a comparison, there's a keychain
In its box.
in the box.
Oh, a little smaller.
It is a little smaller.
Maybe it's a little bit, yeah. I'm trying to get rid of that glare. So it's a little bit smaller.
And you could turn it into a keychain by drilling into his head.
If you want to do that, yes, I'm sure you could. But I'm not going to do that to Fluffy. So, all right. So that was day 1 of Harry Potter. Day number 2 was Luna Lovegood.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, me neither. What is she from?
She's from Harry Potter.
Yes.
She really kind of makes her debut. I think in book 4 or 5.
Okay.
So
I don't really remember her from the movie.
So possible spoilers here. Do you remember the story of the Deathly Hallows?
We talked about this last night. I've seen one of them.
Well, I've seen a few, but it's been a long time. When they first came out, I saw them.
So the gentleman that tells the story of the Deathly Hallows, of the wand, the cloak, and the stone, that is actually her father.
Okay.
So if that helps kind of pinpoint where she is, she's definitely, if wizards had dorks and nerds, she would probably fit into that category, just because she's definitely an odd duck. Her father is a editor or owner of the Quibbler, which is kind of like your Mad magazine in the world of kind of that. Like the wizards kind of take that as like the Mad magazine, the Star Inquirer type of thing. So various kind of like all those rolled into one is what her father does. So there's all sorts of mystical creatures that they claim that are out there and things of that nature. So
okay,
yeah.
Is there a base? Is there like a base for these to stand on, like the Garbage Pail Kid one?
No, Garbage Pail, because of the acrylic, they literally cannot stand on their own because they're just a two-dimensional thing. Whereas these are 3-dimensional, so they do have a base. As far as you got to plug my phone, they will stand on their own.
Yeah, of course. Nice.
So I do have, and I have them right here, but I'm not going to pull one down. But basically, I got them from the Container Store here in town, and basically, it is kind of like stadium risers.
Yep.
So you can kind of set them in there on their own. I have the Harry Potters from the last 2 years up there on one of my baseball bat holder cases.
Now, so since Harry Potter Advent calendars have been around for a couple of years, are they the same pops?
No, because typically they've the ones that they use for the Advent calendars are the ones that they are kind of this year's current run of Funkos that they've released. So I probably do have this one in the normal size. I'm fairly certain I have Luna and the size as well. So typically they kind of have a theme of a certain specific movie. Like I believe last year's was Goblet of Fire.
Oh, okay. So these are all going to be.
So I don't know if this one's actually going to be Order of the Phoenix. This one very well might be, because I guess she definitely makes more of an appearance in that book.
All right.
So all right. So that's day 1 and day 2. Harry Potter and Luna Lovegood. So now it's time for The Office. going to try it a little bit differently this time. So, if you had to guess as to who would be the first person from The Office, who would you say? Who would you guess?
I'd say Michael Scott.
And you would be accurate.
Mm.
So there he is. He's got his coffee. I'm looking. Unfortunately, it does not say "World's Greatest Boss" on there. Try to get it.
I was gonna say, I don't know if they could even fit it.
Oh, I'm sure they could. If they can write on rice, they can write on a Funko mug like that.
That is true.
So I'll put him back in day 1. And then, of course, day number 2 would be none other than
Dwight
Schrute.
That would be a good guess. And that was one of my guesses.
Oh, no.
But I went with Jim Halpert.
Here.
You there?
Yeah, we are.
Hi.
Okay. So, yeah, day 2 is Jim Halpert.
Oh.
Very nice.
He is number 2 in the end. You listen to what's that?
The Office Ladies podcast.
I do not.
Oh, it's really good. I'd suggest it if they will watch an episode together and do background and talk through the episode and like give secret
like
insight. Thank you. But yeah, they were just talking about how the number 2 or whatever. There was an argument, I guess, about from somebody if that was a legit position or not. And then they showed like somebody, like people will reach out and send all this data and they'll like pinpoint specific episodes. And apparently there was proof in the episodes that it was a legit position because it was a raise with that promotion.
Being number
Interesting. Alrighty, so I've done 3. You've
They
got
say
some.
They say it better on their podcast than what I'm relaying. Anyway.
I'm sure.
So we'll show off ours.
So yeah, let's go ahead and jump to see what you have, and then we'll jump to the final 3 or so on my end.
We got ours sometime after February 16th because it was on clearance.
Nice.
Originally $39.96. I'm gonna assume Walmart because of how that pricing in the sticker, and we got it for $22.48.
Good deal.
We did get last year. It has 31 days, so this is a countdown to New Year's. And,
interesting.
Yeah.
Each piece has some goo. I don't know that I'm excited about that. Is that what that means?
And
yeah,
with goo.
Oh, with goo / slime.
Nice. Now, this was something that was not, rehearsed or anything like that. But you're opening up a Gremlin, and I'm wearing my Gremlin shirt.
Yes.
So
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
So
that's a nice little coordination on our part. My part.
It's a little beat up, but I think that's why it was on clearance. But on the back, it shows you it turns into a movie theater, and you can sit them out in the little chairs.
So they had that one when I picked up the Garbage Pail Kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So being that it was a garbage pail, I'm like, okay, I need to get this one for all that Pat. But yeah,
good choice.
Well, especially because we had
the other one.
So they're a mess. They have all the popcorn thrown on the floor, sodas.
Yeah.
Theater. All right, number 1. You want to do the honors for number 1? Go ahead.
Sure.
Make it so.
I feel like it's got to be Gizmo.
Oh yeah.
He's so little.
It's Gizmo.
He's so little and cute.
So that's not necessarily it looks almost like a Funko, but not really.
It looks like an evil little owl. Is that red eyes? I don't know. The red eyes is kind of weird to me.
But yeah, this isn't made by Funko, I don't think.
No way.
No, I don't believe it is.
It's let's see if they say a company real quick. Oh, Jax.
Oh, Jax. That's Jax specific. They make the Mario characters.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna do number 2.
I like it. Wait.
Who does number 2 work for?
He's stuck in there. It looks like
it's Spike.
Oh, I was gonna say it looked like an angry Gizmo, but it's Spike. These are like really
a Mogwai version of Stripe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Stripe?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said Spike. I was like, I thought Spike was green. But yeah, he's like so angry. Wait.
He's
so
who
angry.
turns into the main bad guy.
Oh, he turns into Spike?
Stripe.
Oh.
I did say Spike. I meant Stripe.
No, I thought Spike was the main bad guy. That's why I'm confused.
It should be Stripe because he got the Mohawk stripe.
Yeah. I don't know the names of anybody other than Gizmo.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's the only gremlin that I know outside of the one that dresses up as a lady in Gremlins 2.
Okay.
Ow!
But yeah, I mean, I guess I've seen Spike because sometimes there's merchandise and it has him that when he's the green person.
So kind of like what you alluded to too, though, about size. There are some spots that are going to be quite large.
Yeah, like this one's really big.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to wait. Close it up. All right,
That's
so that
that's
was
not the calendar.
I don't like their eyes. They're like evil. They're so red.
Oh,
They're supposed to be like orangey. Anyway.
I mean,
And the dot is off, so his eyes are a little different direction.
he's a little cross-eyed.
That's okay though.
Put them on our game show. What do you got next, Lord Fish?
So I do have a question before we move on. You said each one comes with slime or goo or something?
Yeah, there was nothing in there. But yeah, the one that he had looked like it had been opened, but mine was the first time, so I don't know. Maybe somebody stole that goo out.
Or that might be like what one of the bigger ones. That might be a canister.
Oh, maybe there's just one goo in here.
Yeah,
we have to find it.
The big goo. All righty, so then ready to move on to the rest of mine?
Yes.
All righty. So Lady Cash is a big component of the world of Lego. So therefore, she actually has 4 advent calendars, but I'm doing the big 3. So I've got Harry Potter. I've got Avengers. And then I've got Star Wars.
Nice.
So Star Wars, Avengers, Marvel, and then Harry Potter. So we're going to go ahead and start with day number 1. Now, the other ones, they've actually been nice. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These ones are all scattered all over the place.
That's weird.
So now I got to be like, okay, where is spot number 1? So 1. Now, day 1, Lady Cash has already put these together. So day 2, she has not, and she's graciously allowed me to file her Lego set and open this. So the first one is a little miniature Razor Crest from the show Mandalorian.
So you actually put these together?
Yes. So like I said, day 1, they've already put this together. So day 2 will actually come in a baggie.
And they're mini minis.
Yes.
Huh.
So day number 2 is right here. So, like I said, day 2 comes in a little baggie here. And this one looks to be I don't know if it's not an X-Wing. It looks like a one of the spacecrafts from episode 1.
Okay.
So you basically just have to try to build it based on the little picture because there's no instructions, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this around for you to go biggie on the image. So you can kind of, inside the door, it gives you a little preview of what to build.
It's a pod racer.
Yeah, it looks like a pod racer.
Not a pod racer. Like I said, it looks like the ships from Naboo that young Anakin flies in episode 1 into space that blows up the Trade Federation spaceship that ends up shutting down all of the clankers on that are on Naboo.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like it's silver. Or it's silver and yellow.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
So yeah, not that it would take me forever to put this together, but I want to go ahead and jump on board to show you what else is in here, and I don't want the wife to get too mad with me building her Lego stuff. Alrighty. So number one. Now, what seems to be is they're in the same place. Yeah. So at least all the Lego ones, like here's one and here's two. That's the exact same places for the Star Wars one. So in day number one is Iron Man.
Oh, it's an actual minifigure this time.
So you actually get a figure, and he actually has like an ugly sweater on. And if you look on the back, it actually has his name, Tony.
Cute.
And if you pull his helmet off, he's got a goatee. Yeah.
What's funny is he has no hair. It's surprising, not like a switchable
helmet. Oh,
I say that might make it like a little bit better. It actually focuses on him.
It actually does.
And what's kind of cool is the other one, when his helmet is on, it's got a blue face on it.
Oh, okay.
Very similar to how you kind of have that reading off of Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's got his little boosters on his and repulsors on his hands and feet.
So are those ones also in pieces, and then you just put them together when you open it? Yeah.
Yep.
Cute.
So,
maybe for when we do day 3, you can show us the build of day 2's.
Yes. And the wife had to go run an errand real quick, so I called him like, can I open them? Can I show them on the show, please? And she was like, yes. So, all right, let's see day number 2. So yeah, this one. Okay. So this one's weird because it's just a bag of like all the kind of extra pieces, so to speak.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you on the box. Hang on a second.
Oh, like the rocket boost and stuff.
Yeah, so it has like all of the stuff, the battle attacks or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I could see that being nice, realistically, if you're actually making that setup in that scene.
Oh yeah. Which, the wife will be doing that. Lady Cash will be taking care of stuff. So
something to tell.
Pardon? And they got to look. I'm gonna put this back in here. She doesn't get mad at me. So yeah, at least on the Star ones, I'll have the spacecraft together for tomorrow. All right. So now, pardon?
Kitty number 1.
That's kitty number 1.
Have you seen him yet? We just got him 2 weeks ago.
Right. That's kitty number 1 or kitty number 3?
Well, kitty number 1 for our advent calendar.
Gotcha. Now, this one's cool is there's actually kind of a setup of like, okay, put number 1 here, number 2. Actually, I don't see a 2, but there's like 3, 5, 7, 8. I'm presuming that might be a 6, could be a 9. But there's like all the things that you get from here actually are pieces, and you actually can play a game to get to Hogwarts.
Okay.
So that's actually kind of cool. So of course, number 1 is you get the sign for Privet Drive.
Okay.
And cover my face. So that's basically where you start, is here at Privet Drive, and then you got to make your way all the way to Hogwarts. So I would imagine if number 1 is kind of where you start, then I would imagine number 2 is going to be a character that you get to play as. So I would imagine this is going to be Harry Potter. And sure enough, you can kind of see in here, there's the body parts, the legs.
That's disgusting. He's completely apart.
I know. He's got to pull himself together. You guys see his, please, if I can flip his head right. So actually, he has 2 expressions on his face. One, let's see if I can get him to focus. So you got regular, just a smiley wizard. And then again, when things get crazy. Ah!
That's funny. You scared the cat.
So
if only we were in 2-picture, you would have seen that Maddox just kind of jumped.
He turned very quickly and was looking around.
So yeah, those are so you got Harry Potter that can play as you're going around.
Nice.
The game itself. So that's kind of cool. So tomorrow I'll have Harry Potter put together. Oops, that's spot 1. And then I'll make sure Lady Cash opens up day 3 so that way we can look at those. Now, the last one that I want to show off, if I may.
Another one.
And just one more.
Oh, yeah, no.
So this one I picked up at Five Below. And I just was like, it was $5. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a cool one. But it's basically a storybook collection advent calendar, a bunch of Disney stories. So basically, you open it on up. They're all kind of scatterbrained as well. But day number 1, the story was...
Now, these are full-blown books?
Yeah.
Like the golden book?
Like whole stories in them and everything.
I love that. Like, so when you're done, you almost have like a little mini library.
Essentially, yeah. So like I said, there's 24 books, 24 stories. And so basically we've been trying to read a story each night before bed with my 2 little ones. So we read this one. And then, of course, my youngest, who's in 1st grade, has to read 20 minutes a day for his reading log.
Yep.
Here's his book right here. So it's a kind of a 2 birds, 1 stone.
And $5, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. And literally, they're maybe 5-10 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean,
15. There's 15 pages with words on them, and of course, there's some illustrations of sorts.
I genuinely really like this one. I think that's a real good pickup. And we were talking about prices of these other ones going upwards of $60, which are cool. But as a school teacher myself, I would 100% say, all right, spend $5 on your kid. Go buy a box of books, basically.
Yeah. So tonight's book that we'll be reading is Alice in Wonderland, A Present for the Queen.
There you go.
So the White Rabbit has lost the Queen of Hearts Christmas present, and heads will roll if he doesn't find it. Alice sets off into Wonderland to help with the search, meeting some familiar faces along the way. So, synopsis of that story. So, we'll, like I said, we'll be reading that one, and we'll kind of see what happens. Whole bunch of
review.
Yeah, the Snow Puppies was really cute. Essentially. I'll give a shortened version of it. Basically, the puppies want to give their owners a present, a Christmas gift, so they make Dalmatian puppies out of the snow. Like I said, I'm giving a quick synopsis. So I even
day 2 of her cat calendar.
There we go, day 2. So is that Ellie?
It is Ellie.
I honestly, because I see the pink
Yeah.
collar, so that's the only reason I know. So, but yeah, so those are all of our advent calendars. Again, today was a longer version of it because we had day 1 as well as day 2. Tomorrow,
I think
we
it's
should
on.
only
I told our internet's terrible.
we should only have day 3 going in, so everything should be good and grand. So yeah, how's that cat going?
Wonderful.
Well, on that note,
Maybe-
have a good night.
yes.
We'll see you tomorrow and show off the next round of goodies.
Yeah, and of
And
course, definitely.
I'll have cat.
What's that?
Cat 3.
And
Day
hopefully
3
not
cat.
4.
Maybe
What's
I'll
gonna
go to
happen
my
on-
mom. Maybe I'll go around to my family's a different cat. That would be amazing.
Like I say, what's gonna happen on day 4?
No, I don't know. If
You're gonna show like cat 1 and cat 3 at the same time.
Cat advent calendar.
I don't know if
So-
you got that. I said I'm gonna travel around to my family's house and every day show a different cat.
There you go. Well, we do want to thank you for joining us here on the New York Nerd Show for a special holiday edition of Call of the Wild, where we show off all our advent calendars that we have for this season. Definitely check us out on all of our platforms, whether it is Twitch, Facebook Live, or over on YouTube. We've got many types of shows over on YouTube, over 250 stock footage of videos there. So definitely check those out. But until then, what's that?
Like stock footage, I'm imagining it's like that stuff from the 1920s, or just like a railroad station.
Well, it is from the
Trains
20s,
going through
from like 2020 and 21.
Yes. I
So,
was thinking stock footage just made me laugh.
all righty. Well, we do thank you again for joining us. Tell your family and friends about us. Spread the word of the nerd. But until next time, we bid you all a good night.
Adios.
Bye.